So it's been a little bit, but tonight I am doing a Preppy Kitchen raspberry streusel muffins. I've been really in a muffin mood lately, and so I want to try to make large muffins. So, um, basically I'm gonna make the streusel first. So I have fourth a cup of flour, fourth a cup of sugar, pinch of salt, and then I have 2 tablespoons of cold butter. And basically all I'm gonna do is kind of work it in with my hands. I did wash my hands, just so you're aware. But you can use a fork to kind of break it in, but the way that this helps is it just allows it to get crumbly, because that's the whole point, is we just want the butter to kind of like incorporate into the flour and the sugar, so then we're making like a crumble to put on top of the muffins. There's this local coffee shop called the 61B Cafe in Regent Square in Pittsburgh, and I love their muffins, and so this kind of inspired me. I think I usually get the blueberry one, but I love raspberries, so we're gonna try to do the raspberry one. But yeah, so I'm just incorporating the butter into the flour and the sugar until it gets crumbly. As you can see, it's starting to get crumbly. But I want to make sure that it's kind of like pockets full of sunshine, like when you get those pieces of the butter. One trick that I do, especially with like scones and anything that has to have butter like really cold, which that's what this called for, was like cold butter. I always end up putting it in the freezer a little bit beforehand, so then it's not like melting, because especially with like crumbles, you want it to incorporate a bit more and not melt. It's actually looking pretty good. All right, I'm pretty happy with that. All right, so it looks crumbly. I don't know, my lighting's not the greatest, but that's okay. All right, so now for the actual muffins, we're gonna do the dry ingredients first. So it's gonna be 2 cups of all-purpose flour, and the recipe said to make sure that you don't put too much flour in these, because then your muffins can be dense. So I tell you, I gotta get me a measure, like a weight, yeah, like a scale. Okay, so it calls for 2 cups of flour. It calls for a whole cup of sugar. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm probably just gonna do 3/4 of a cup. I'm trying to watch the sugar portion, so we're just gonna try it with 3/4 of a cup, because I just don't need it to be too sweet. Okay, sugar, and then, okay, sugar, baking powder, and salt. How much baking powder do we need? 2 teaspoons. Baking powder. Sorry, I'm trying to be a little bit more together. Oh, look, 1 teaspoon right here. Okay, so 1, 2, and then how much salt do we need? 1/2 teaspoon. All right. I feel like I am not the greatest. Okay, so we're just gonna put 1/2 of it in there. Oof. Okay. Now let's get our little whisker out. I love this mini one. I got it at Target, I think. All right, so our dry ingredients are together. Oh, I hate having my cabinet open. Okay, so we're not gonna need any more. Now we're gonna do the wet ingredients. Again, got our crumble all together. Okay. So, ooh, sorry. Okay, so we're actually, so in this recipe, which was interesting, so it calls for 3/4 cup of milk. Now, I'm using almond milk, so choose your milk of choice. And then, there's 3 tablespoons of melted butter. Already got it melted. And then we're gonna have 2 eggs, 2 large eggs. I hope at some point, that I can own chickens, because I would love to have my own chickens so they can give me some eggs. Okay, and then I need some vanilla. So we're gonna measure with our heart. And then it calls for 1 zest of a lemon, which I'm interested to see how this plays out with the raspberries, because I'm going to be adding fresh raspberries. So, but I feel like the lemon is going to give it a nice citrus flavor. Oh, and if you don't have a good zester, you gotta have one. Pretty sure I stole this from my mother, but I was using it more than she was, so, yeah. Okay, so let's get the whole zest. I think when you add zest to recipes, especially like to cakes, like I've made a lemon blueberry cake before, when you add zest, and it just gives it that good flavor. Okay, so we're going to whisk this together. Make sure those eggs get separate. Oh wait, I just remembered. I forgot my oil because it called for vegetable oil. Whoops. Okay, so it's 5 tablespoons of oil. Vegetable oil. 1, 2, 3, 4. So sorry about that. I almost forgot one of the main ingredients. That would have been terrible. Okay, so let's try to mix this up now. So we got our vanilla, we got our eggs, we got our milk, got our butter, melted butter. And so, there we go. She's looking good. See? Looking great. Let's see if I can make this go down a little bit more. There we go. So yeah, so fold the egg mixture into the flour mixture. Okay, so we're gonna fold the egg mixture into the flour. Now, I'm one of those people that likes to make sure you get everything that you can. So, set to fold it in. So, let's just get our handy dandy little. Oh, looking good. Nice. All right, so got those together. Now, I'm going to add in my raspberries. I love raspberries. They're one of my favorite fruits. Yeah, they just really are. They're just delicious. So we're gonna put like 2 whole things of them in there. And then I got a 3rd one just for good measure. Now, you just gotta be careful that we'll try not to smash your raspberries, but we want to get it incorporated. So, this is looking delicious already. And then, for the baking, you want your oven to be at 400 degrees. These actually, I think they bake for like 15 or 20 minutes. So yeah. All right, so got the batter, got our lovely raspberries folded in, and now we're going to put everything in our muffin tin. Now, I decided to use like cupcake liners because I feel like that's gonna be a good idea. I'm hoping because like I really want this to be like large muffins. That's my goal is to be making some large muffins. So we're gonna try. But yeah, I don't really know what that means of how much I'm gonna put in each muffin tin. I know you're not supposed to overstuff your muffins, but I don't want no baby muffins. I want like legit big muffins. If that sounds weird, I'm really sorry. It shouldn't, but I just wanna, have a decent sized muffin. Okay, so just gonna start putting her in there. I mean, I feel like we're gonna test a couple and see how much batter will go in. Ooh, this could take a while. We're just gonna start filling them. Hopefully I don't have too many raspberries in here, but we will make sure that each one gets some raspberries. Raspberries, as I say. Now, ooh, I taste a little hint of lemon. I like it. Okay, so this is gonna take a little while, but I want to make sure that these are nice and full. So it's supposed to make 12. So we're at 9 already. But like I said, I want them to be big muffins. So I'm probably gonna go back and fill a wee bit more. Cause why not? Who wants a rinky dinky muffin when you could have a big muffin? I know I don't. Okay, so we're just gonna try to kind of go back in. This is gonna be an experiment. It could end up that I overfill these, and we could have some really large muffins. But if I'm being honest, I don't really care. Because I think no matter what, they're going to be delicious. Because they already taste delicious. I also like that muffins can be kind of a breakfast thing. But then I think if you can also have it as a dessert. I think you can. Why not? Oop. That one got kind of filled a good bit. It's fine. Alright, we're getting there. Getting some full muffins here. Alright. We're getting there. Oh, that one needs a lot. Okay. Wow. I feel like we're doing pretty good. And there's still a good bit. Hold the phone. Gotta let my dog in. Sorry. Alright. So far. Oh, goodness. I mean, it happens. What else can I say? Okay, so I want to make sure I get all this stuff in there. Who wants a small muffin? I don't. But yeah, they're looking pretty great. I'm really excited about these. I hope, like I said, I didn't overfill them, which I probably did, but totally fine. Live and learn is what I say. Okay. Alright. So, oh, I feel like this one is looking a little suspect and doesn't have enough stuff. Alright. So, now, gotta add the old streusel topping. Okay. I just want to make sure it's crumbly. Because I feel like streusel just adds a good texture to your mouth. Hopefully, this is gonna turn out okay. If it doesn't, I think that at least the muffins are gonna taste good. Alright. I just wanna make sure leaving some of the butter pots. Because that's kind of what makes the streusel crumble or like be crumbly, is if the butter part is there. You gotta have the butter. Alright, almost done. Alright. I feel like, oh, let's add a little bit more to that one. Alright. I feel like they look pretty good. Now, the baking time says 18 to 20 minutes. Now, we know with my oven, they'll probably be done beforehand. So I'm probably going to put 15 minutes to start. But they're looking pretty great. So, again, 400 degree oven. And I'm going to put them in for about 15 minutes. And we'll check. See you in a bit. So it's been probably like 17. I would actually say it's probably 18. But look at these bad boys. They are gorgeous. I mean, I cannot wait to try these. And they look pretty jumbo. Like, I am actually very proud of myself. I cannot wait to try these. Again, basically like raspberry and lemon. It said to let them sit a minute, but I feel like we should. Look how cute she is. Cannot wait to try this. But yeah, definitely a success. Thanks, Preppy Kitchen. I will put the recipe below. And yeah, if you like my videos, I'm gonna be one of those people. Click that subscribe button. I do this for fun. I like to do it, and I just like to test myself to see how well I can do. And this one, definitely a keeper. Can't wait to try it. Have a great day.